Hello. For my 50th birthday, we spent a week at Couples Tower Isle. The resort is an all-inclusive resort with 226 suites. Originally opened in 1949, Tower Isle is one of the oldest resorts in Jamaica. In this video, I will go over the amenities, activities, dining, and entertainment with final thoughts at the end. When we landed in Montego Bay, we headed over to the Couples Arrival Lounge. Couples offers free transportation from the airport to their resort on the island. The ride to Tower Isle was close to 2 hours. The trip included a bathroom break and a stop at Couples Sansuchi to drop off some other guests. Once we arrived, the check-in process was smooth, but we did have to wait a while for our room to be ready. During that time, they store your bags and you're allowed to use and explore the resort. The room was nice, everything worked, and the bed was comfortable. The room does have a mini fridge that you can request to be stocked with your choices. Everything appeared clean. The only issue was the search for plugs, which is common in most older resorts. Our room was located in Building 2, which was in easy access to everything. We also had a view of the main pool and the island from the balcony. Couples Tower Isle has the main beach and 2 pools to enjoy. There are plenty of lounge chairs on the beach and at the pools. You can get drink service while relaxing on the beach. There's also a swim bar and a tiny beach area on the Au Naturel Island. The pool we spent the most time at was the pool with the swim-up bar. The bartenders there were great. They kept the atmosphere fun and lively. It was an awesome time. The pool that we never got in was the quiet pool, which is a little weird since it was right next to our room, but we preferred to hang out at the swim-up bar. There did seem to be a number of people who enjoyed relaxing as we walked by. The resort also has 2 small hot tubs near the main pool. There are also hot tubs and a small pool in the spa area. One of the highlights of the resort is the quality of the food. During the day, besides the coffee shop and buffet, they also have a veggie bar down by the beach, and the poolside grill, which is near the main pool. The buffet is also open for dinner, but there are 3 sit-down restaurants you can also enjoy. Bayside is an Asian-inspired open-air restaurant. The restaurant does require a reservation, which we arranged during the check-in process. 3 out of the 4 meals we got here were excellent. We weren't a big fan of the noodles, but everything else was excellent. Veranda is a sit-down dining option that does not require a reservation. We found out we were able to get in pretty quickly, but the restaurant had the slowest service, probably due to the fact that the volume is a bit unpredictable. All the meals we had here were good. It is nice to have a place where you don't need a reservation. The premier restaurant was 8 Rivers and required a reservation. The restaurant also has a strict dress code. The menu varies, but everything we had here was very tasty. way here on my actual birthday, and they made it fun. A great surprise of the resort was all the activities that are included. I've been to plenty of resorts where motorized water sports are an extra charge. This is actually the first resort we've been to that included it. Not sure if this is a Jamaica thing or not. The only activity we did pay extra for was the night snorkeling, which kind of makes sense since you have staff there that are normally off at that time. If you find yourself being bored at the resort, it's your own fault. There's always something to do throughout the day. If you get up early enough, you can visit the island before it becomes nude only. It was cool to check it out. You can even climb the small tower that is there. The resort also has pickleball and tennis courts. Along the front of the property there is a nature walk, and for all you weird people that like to work out on vacation, they have a spinning yoga studio and a gym. Each night there is evening entertainment. The various performers that came through were pretty good. They did a good job at getting people to participate also. Everyone seemed to be having a great time. Couples Tower Owl is an awesome resort. One of the common complaints I have seen online is that the resort is dated. It is an older resort, but it felt more like it was a classic or maybe even a historic resort. We had an unforgettable time here. We met a number of people who have been to the resort multiple times, which says a lot. The staff was amazing, and they ensured that your experience was an enjoyable one. Thanks for watching.